Oh man. Last night you gave me a movie recommendation.
Our Father.
Our Father.
Yeah.
Whew, that should go in your coos be wildin', but this is gonna take too much.
real.
What's it about? I didn't get to watch it.
Son was over there. So, like, remember the story Brad was talking about? The classic mix-up?
Classic mix-up.
That's a
That
mix-up.
was based on his life. My son got 94 C's so far. 94. He the best, infertility specialist in Indiana, in Indianapolis. So from all over Indiana, they go to him. Son, get him in the room. The let-off got to be warm. So my son, get him in the stirrups, put their legs up, go in the back, you know what I'm saying? Yada, 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 mean, you know what I'm saying? Then pull back.
Wildin'.
And you know what I mean? And douse that.
Wait.
Crazy. Then he sends Shorty, like his triage nurse, he send her across the block to the hospital to get the real specimen from Son. And she got to throw it in the breasticles to bring it back over to keep it warm.
Keep it warm, yeah.
So she's just taking just wild pearl necklaces for no reason. Because he didn't even use that. He bring it back, throw that, and then hit him with his own stuff. The secret
So
sauce.
what was the point of him doing that?
His reasoning for doing it was he killed the little baby when he was young by accident. Hit her off the tricycle or whatever shit. She came out, bang, hit her when she was like 3 or 4, whatever type of shit. And Son ain't just never been right. They tried to make it seem like he was doing it because of for elitist shit. Only blonde hair, blue eyes, but he didn't have that himself.
Yeah.
So I don't believe that was the reason. But one of the joints on there, one of his daughters, she was just like, you know what I'm saying, hell bent on fucking his life up. You know what I'm saying? For doing that. Because
Wow.
This is a true story?
True story.
nigga, 94 seeds, nigga. You know when you do the 23andMe at the time,
Basically, that's, to give context.
it was the
I'm sorry, Paul.
70s, so that didn't exist. So now they're all 35 and up. And they're finding each other on 23andMe because of
You got like 100 brothers and sisters.
94 siblings so far.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Legit.
And at the time of filming, could be more.
They told one dude, they was like, yeah, you have like 1,000 matches. Once you put
No, you have 10 to 15.
10 to 15. He had 3,000 or something.
Yeah,
like
way
that.
more, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Found out he got a lot of
wild.
half siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
And she was like the most just annoying lady in the world, though. The joint that was so set on it. Because it's like, all right, you don't exist without him, right?
The minute people popped up, she was calling them.
Yeah. Like the second it comes up, she would call him, hey, and she said it like this. She said, just knowing that I have to fuck up someone's life every time I get a match. No, you don't have to do this. No one else is even tripping. You feel me? Well, I mean, she did gain a lot of notoriety and attention from it, and she did get a lot of them to switch up and, like, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, this nigga's so ill, he beat all the charges because it ain't no charge.
Yeah. You can't sue niggas for your existence, right?
Hold on. The thing is, they were saying it's rape because the woman wasn't knowledgeable on who the specimen was collected from, right? So,
Okay.
bang. That's not rape. The act of rape never occurred.
Yeah.
She was fully aware of what was happening, aside from the fact that he was still in arousal
Oh.
because of the touch.
I was afraid to say something because I didn't want the rape or reg label to be. I was
They
like,
were
is that
saying,
that
like,
new definition?
he
I
had
don't know.
just let off. The gun was still hot type shit, boys. That's what they said. When he came back in the room, because it was right next to the same room, the gun's still smoking, leaving smoking. And he come back in the room and inseminate. So the gun's still hot. It's still like, you know what I'm saying? He could have accidentally let off again in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying. So it's mad crazy because if that's your mother, like you kind of tight, like damn, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? You kind of violated. So some of the women are saying, I feel violated because the husband couldn't, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't procreate.
No,
So
but
then
some of the-
I'm surprised they didn't have a case because like then they picked the
Hold
person
on,
they want.
Hold on. They don't pick the person. There was none of that back then. There
Some
was
of
a
the
booklet of shit to pick from, not people, right? This was in the 70s.
Characteristics.
Yeah, so, yo, I want him to be 6'2". I want him to be a banker. I want him to, and none of that shit really was popping because
Never was guaranteed.
yeah, and it was all in this real small localized area.
Yeah.
So he was like, sometimes when I couldn't find a donor, I just let one off in the bag, you know what I'm saying? And held
Because he
it down.
figured, well, I'm a doctor, so that's the
Word.
best case.
Nah,
So now-
the most hold on, let me.
Yeah.
The most fucked up part was there was some of the dads who thought they was the actual.
Yeah, because they would bring their
Yeah,
own.
they bring their own, and he was like, yeah, I
So
can
why
make
are they
it work.
violating the mothers?
Right? And the dads would go and do what they got to do. He wouldn't use theirs.
But he
used
would.
his own.
He would too.
And now,
Oh,
And now
never
30
mind. That's
years-
not the mother's. Oh, this nigga's wild.
and now 30 years later, he found out that kid he raised and
That
did all
shit
that.
is
Wait,
wild. Now that's-
not his. That,
I might kill that nigga.
That he stayed in the marriage
Mike?
for and all kind of shit for
And he's
probably.
good. And
Not
he-
his kid.
Might?
So they thought it was
I mean,
some
I'm
shit.
not gonna say I'm going to kill. Like, I mean,
Nah, he's
Mike,
done.
He got some
Mike
shit
could
going.
Kill him.
He got some shit
Done.
going in the Bible with like be fruitful and multiply. It's all over the place in his practice, right? All these things about the Bible. I think it was Jeremiah 1:5 or some shit like that. So he's doing that or whatever. The man comes in. He's having problems, you know what I'm saying, being fertile or whatever. He goes, sends him to go let off. Same time he goes and does it too. Then they both get the samples. He throws homie sample away, blow. Shorty gets hit with the, you know what I mean? And then nobody knows any difference. The kid is 40 now.
Yeah.
Then she just thinks of it, you know what I'm saying? But the craziest part, they get to the court.
It's foul though.
They get to the court. Son get time served, never a day, $500 fine, and he's back on the
How
block.
does he get
The
time
nigga
served?
walk past her and bump her in the court and throw the Kangol on. Ha! Like that, I
how
swear
does
to
he-
God,
how
son.
does he
I
get
swear
time
to God.
served?
The nigga walk past her, the joint's there
What?
just mad, just like a devil, like a demon. She like this, oh my God, because what he got was what the fuck was it called? Was it obstruction of justice? He got 2 obstruction of justice charges. No time, no jail time. So afterwards, you know what I'm saying, he puts on the Kangol and bumped the bitch while he walk out the court. The bitch
like
tight. She's so fucking mad, irate, my nigga. She said, I would dedicate my life. I will fucking fight. And I will take care of all my siblings. And like, they don't know you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But there's a part that says you wouldn't exist. The husband couldn't get right for whatever reason. And then there was no donors at the time. Mom Dukes has you, you're lucky, homie. You know what I'm saying? However, I do feel like that's a problem too.
To
Nah,
feel
somebody's
like
supposed to
your
put him down.
whole life.
Somebody's supposed to put him down.
Yeah.
As a sick nigga,
Yeah.
I get it. But
To
what
feel
I'm
like your
saying
whole
is,
life is built on a
but what
lie
I'm saying
is crazy.
he said none of it was sexual whatsoever.
Obviously.
None of it. This is not sex. Like, he's not piping these women. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, like, I started doing, like, I'm just being objective, son. Like, I'm just listening. I don't know nothing about this nigga. I watched it like you watched it.
Right.
All I'm saying is it made a little bit of sense. I want to be able to get this money, first of all, and to be able to give the woman what she wants. She wants a child. My shit worked. I'm good. I got 90 in the can. 90.
Very
Confirmed
fertile.
kills. I got 90 bodies.
Very fertile, yeah.
So my shit work. If you come in here, you're gonna leave with the kid. It might not be from homie that you want, but I got you though. I'm gonna hook you right on up. Classic
Right.
mix-up.
Classic mix.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic mix-up.
Word. So all I was saying was it's very evil. Like, I can see that side, but can you not see the side that 90 people wouldn't exist?
110%.
The road to
but-
hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah.
The road to hell is
Nah,
paved
it
with good
wasn't- I
intentions.
don't think it was good intentions.
He tried to explain it as though his intentions were good.
He said, I don't see any of these people as my children.
Right.
I think he was
You know what I'm saying?
justifying the shit. Clearly.
that's-
but
yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying is, if
You
you
ain't
wake
even
up one day,
watch him. At least
I know,
watch the
I'm
nigga.
talking about the theory. I'm going to watch it. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, from your explanation, which is probably better than the movie.
Yeah. Nah, it was
Yeah.
lit. I fucked
Yeah.
with it. It was crazy.
Really good.
And
Really
it kept
good.
getting more crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
You know what he did
eventually,
was ill?
you know what's the wildest part? This is what made me not fuck with him. Because at first, to be honest, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, my outside looking in, I'm like, come on, my nigga, he's helping people.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers be wanting a baby bad as shit. I don't understand.
Word.
That's very selfish to even want a baby that bad. You feel me? Like, why you want a baby that bad? You're not even, like, secure. And you know what I'm saying? The baby didn't ask to be here, my nigga. So you better give it the best life possible. Because you bugging for this
Society
baby.
hypes people, though.
However, he has a kid with Shorty, then has a kid with the kid. That's when I said, oh, yeah, this nigga's wild.
yeah.
Wait, what?
He was her
Bugged out
fertility
with that.
doctor, too.
He bugged out with that.
He
Yeah.
got his own kid pregnant?
Didn't know, though. I don't think he knew. Either way, he's wilding.
He bugged out with that.
He had a kid.
Dog, you have
40 years
medical-
later,
you have medical files.
She got a picture with this nigga of him. He holding her.
You have
He looks-
medical files. The nigga knew.
This nigga, nah, he says he burns all the files because he was living.
Because he was
crazy.
wild.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
if the bitch walks in,
Not a bitch. You can't call her a bitch.
My bad.
Just in
My bad,
case,
my
'cause
bad,
these
my
niggas
bad,
got
my bad.
power.
Listen,
They on
listen.
TV every day.
If she walks in the office like, you got my mother pregnant, automatically you should be like,
No, it didn't go like that. They
Yeah,
couldn't-
that's not
they
how
couldn't
you gotta
locate
watch
him.
it, right?
They
Yeah.
couldn't locate him. They couldn't just run
that
down on my
nigga's
son
a
like that.
fucking monster.
You know
Yo.
what he did with that was wild?
What?
When the reporter was like, yo, let's meet up.
Yeah, yeah.
This and that.
And he backed out the hammer on
the
him.
gun
Yo, he
on
said, yo, can we have a gun in here?
Literally,
Man,
literally.
just want to make sure everybody all right.
Yeah.
Everybody cool. Just
He was different.
Yeah, he literally had pulled the
can
strap
you have,
out.
Can you have this in
Different.
here? Or should I leave it in the car? Just
Because
spin it
it's
down.
almost maybe an arrogance where he just felt like he wanted his DNA all
Yo,
over
the
the
nigga
place or
walk
some
in with the
shit.
cane, take the hammer out. Yo, am I allowed to have this in here? Y'all, everybody good? Let one off in the center, bow! Oh, shit. Everybody all right? All right.
He's
Sat
already
down
in
the
there.
Golden Corral. Threw the cane down. Yeah, so what's popping? Then he
an
tell her, yo,
evil
you ain't
nigga.
recording me or nothing, is you? I'll bust your ass in this shit.
Yo, the only thing is, I feel like
Evil
people
nigga,
felt like
yo.
He was living crazy, my
He's
nigga.
an evil
people
nigga,
felt like their
man.
life was a lie. That's the only thing I guess. 'Cause, like,
Nah. Shorty just hadn't had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
She ain't had nothing to do, my nigga. She was the only one that was that involved. Even the moms, because they should feel violated, if anybody.
110%.
The mothers, you know what I'm saying? And they wasn't even, there was no crying, no nothing. Like, not saying that, I'm not victim shaming or whatever y'all trying to say. I'm just giving you my opinion on it.
You think any of the mothers at some point was looking at the kid like, yo, you kind of look like Dr.
Yes.
So-and-so?
That woman, the one that, when she shows the picture, remember?
She
showed
looked,
the picture?
yeah, look,
It looked,
got all his features, yeah.
my nigga, it's like they just
It's
took
unmistakable.
the nigga face off and put it as a baby.
It's unmistakable.
You don't feel like the
Unmistakable.
mothers
And then
maybe
the one
had an
joint at the
idea?
end is crying.
Yeah.
He is not my father. But you look the most like him out of everybody. What you mean he is
I,
not my
I felt
father?
terrible for her, but I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, word. Cause
I
she was
felt
crying.
terrible,
You
yeah.
can see the pain. She was ugly as shit too. And I was like, wow, B.
Do you feel like some of the mothers knew and they just didn't want to make waves and just let it rock?
Yes. It was pretty obvious, pretty early.
Is it wild that I feel
She found
like,
six. She found 6 siblings the first day.
God damn.
I feel the
23
most
me.
sympathy or like for the dads.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Didn't know.
That's why I said one of them supposed to.
They probably got a case. Sue that nigga for
your
child
whole life,
support.
now you can't have no more kids.
And my
It's
nigga,
like-
and you did everything for this kid.
Yeah, at least the mom that's
and I
half
would be tight
yours.
that you even want to go look for who else. Nigga, I did all that. Fuck you mean? And they were very smart, and I liked that they had the respect to hold it down. Some of them had the respect. They didn't want to make it hot. I don't want my dad to find out about this shit.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
wouldn't call that nigga my dad or my father. They would say my
donor or something like that.
Nah, they didn't say donor. They said the person I shared a familial DNA with or some shit. Like they was very, you know what I'm saying? They was very careful. on the
Paternal
wording.
DNA or something like that.
Yeah, they was very careful of the wording. They didn't ever say just my donor or you know what I mean? But they never called that nigga Pop Dukes or like father or
Hell
anything
no.
like that. It was I just like that because they had some respect for their dad.
Yeah, because that's still their father.
Yeah,
Whoever
man.
raised you is your
That
father.
nigga was there the whole time. That
Yeah.
shit gotta feel crazy. Man, son didn't break down. Remember the nigga that was sitting with his wife the whole time?
Oh,
He was
yeah,
just-
yeah.
That was Shorty. That was the one that had the granddaughter.
That was her.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't watched to the end?
No, I did.
Oh, that was her.
That was her.
So the woman that was like, she was on him from the beginning. She was like, she was sitting next to her husband, and the husband worked with him. And she was like, yo, this nigga is this, that, and then she was kind of wilding. And son wasn't flipping. He was kind of like, yeah, you know. And
That kid gotta get
Imagine,
in touch.
imagine this kid is going to grow up
That's
with
fucked
your
up.
mom is your sister, fam.
fam.
This nigga's a fucking
That's my
demon.
big sister, the big homie. That shit
Like,
is
That's
wild.
sister mom.
Wait, you know how
Sister
people
mom.
be
I didn't
joking?
process that.
You know how people
Big homie.
That's damn
Yeah.
sure your
when
business.
people
That's
joke
your mom.
Sister
around
mom.
and they'll say to you, because they say it to my kid's mom all the time, oh, is that your sister?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It is.
That's your mom. True.
My dad is my
Two
granddad.
things. Two things.
Dad is my granddad.
My dad is my grandpa.
That's
Two things are absolutely
granddad,
true
dad,
at the
dad,
same time. My dad is my granddad, but it's not my dad.
Yeah. Damn.
Man.
Yeah, that's a lot. That
That's
nigga's
wild,
evil, man.
That kid, they need to
Somebody gotta
start
put him
saving
down.
for therapy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but and she, you know what's crazy? She was the most regular out of everybody. And she went to this nigga 4 separate times. My son shot 4 joints in there.
Her brain might have just short circuited, man. It might
Nah,
be a
she's
lot to
very
it.
normal, very normal. The only one I thought was like a physical issue, and which this is what I wasn't even mad at her until she said, it like sucks, but he like created his own world of perfectness. Like he just blonde hair and blue eyes, just
Oh, yeah.
perfect.
It wasn't
plan.
even that, but yes, she was saying it was like
No,
this
that was very
Nazi.
That's very
exactly
racist.
what she
That's
said.
mad
She was
racist.
trying to say it's a Nazi thing.
She said it was a clan of hold on, perfect,
Blue-eyed blonde.
Aryan.
Aryan, that's what the word
Oh.
is.
No, but the word before Aryan wasn't a bland word. It was a word describing excellence. nigga,
Yeah.
Which is a problem for me. Because ain't nothing, you look absolutely nuts.
Crazy.
She looked crazy. Like Clarissa explains it all to some other shit.
This shit translates directly to white power.
Yes. She looks terrible. 6 was actually all right, though, on Blossom. Niggas would have cracked 6.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. You can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds of fame. Tell you a little story about way back when. Snotty nose, shorty rockin' scuffed up 10. Still drop a triple-double on your whole damn team. So much on my mind that it can't recline. The thought of cloud 9 seems so sublime until you get to cloud 9 and the sun don't shine. These niggas grass not greener than mine. The thief of joy is what comparison is. And I'm so much better, don't compare me to them. No, don't compare me to them. I'm so much better than what you thought. Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? Hey, what you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? My crew will ever be caught slipping, you tripping. Lil' homie, we on the mission to enlighten the masses, acquire some assets, a few accounts that I can stash some cash in without rhyme or reason, depending on the season. We just try and get it, think could result in creeping. Police investigation, we give them silent treatment. Forever granny's baby, and society's heathen. Views don't align, but you still pledge allegiance. Born to be a beacon, shining light on the legion. Yeah, I'm wide awake, still feel like I'm dreaming. I got no time for sleeping, up battling demons. Up battling demons, I got no time for sleeping. Still feel like I'm dreaming, yeah, I'm wide awake. Yeah, I'm wide awake. Hey, I'm working what you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh?